What's up, YouTube? Beat the Trucker here, coming at y'all with another video. Just want to come in here, come holler at y'all for a minute, cause it's been a while since I seen y'all, and y'all seen me. You know what I'm saying? As usual, y'all know how it is. You know, I say this just about every video because it be like that. But yeah, I just want to come holler at y'all for a minute, let y'all know what I've been doing, what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up leaving the last company I was working for. It was kind of it wasn't really a lot that happened with that company, but it was just stuff that I didn't like. They called my phone too much, talking about this and that and these motherfucking cameras and whatever. You know, they just called me entirely too much. I didn't like the way they tried to talk to me. You know, they was real disrespectful. And you know, I just they don't sit too well with me. You know, you can say something to me, but it's a certain way that you have to say it. It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying? So I end up having a situation. Apparently you can, the last company I was working for, you can unplug they outward facing camera or whatever. And I had a bad camera. So the camera that I had, the cord or whatever that I had in my truck or whatever, it had a short in it, apparently. So I would be driving down the road and I would get a call from the safety people, and they'd be like, hey, your camera then went out. You need to plug your camera back in or whatever. Get to a safe place and plug it back in. And you know, so this happened probably 4 times. And you know, after about the second time, I was like, okay, hey y'all, I think something wrong with the port or whatever, the outlet part or whatever. Can y'all give me a new camera, a new cord or whatever? They never would. So a couple weeks, maybe a month, I'd say, goes by, and I met a shipper, and somebody hits the truck. I wasn't in the truck at the time when it happened. I wasn't in the truck. I was inside the building getting checked in or whatever. And apparently the camera didn't pick up the accident. So when the camera in their truck didn't pick up the accident, that's when they wanted to try to get the truck into the terminal to get a new camera. And you know, y'all probably, you know, you can feel how you want to feel about it, but that right there is what made me want to quit, because it's like, okay, I've been telling y'all for weeks, almost a whole month, if not longer, you know what I'm saying, that y'all need to get in here and, you know, give me a new camera, give me a new cord or something. The camera's faulty. Y'all keep sitting here calling me, telling me that I'm the reason that the camera is going out, saying I'm unplugging, when in actuality I ain't doing nothing. You know what? And before all that, why would I unplug the camera? You know, I ain't got a reason to unplug this camera. You know, I mean, especially when it's a company truck. Well, like, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So after the truck got hit, that's when they wanted to try to get the situation resolved. And so I felt like, you know, y'all not really listening to what I'm saying, because it's like I feel like y'all don't really have my back. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's really more to it than that. I just don't really feel like going all into detail, but that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? It's like they kept calling me, pretty much trying to tell me what I'm doing in my truck, and I'm in my truck. Like, they in several states away, you know what I'm saying, calling me, telling me what I'm doing. And I'm like, bro, you can't do that. And then it's not even just that, it's the way that they was talking to you. They were very disrespectful. Like the first time the camera had went out or whatever, safety guy calls, he was like, hey, you unplugged your camera, or you need to plug it back in. And so I'm like, okay, I didn't even know you could unplug it. Where you plug it back in at? And he says, the same place you unplugged it from. Like, come on, bro, like, that was uncalled for. You know, you didn't have to say that. You could have, because I didn't do anything. You know, I had a bad camera. It is what it is. And You know, so that was like strike one, you know. So it was like, okay, bro, you can call me and say that the camera unplugged, but don't automatically say I did it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really too much like that. Like I said, I'm the one in this truck. You can't tell me what I'm doing in this truck, what I'm not doing, you know? So I didn't really like that. And that happened, you know, 3 other occasions, you know, pretty much saying the same thing, telling me what I'm doing in my truck. So I didn't like that. And then, like I said, it took for the truck to get hit for them to actually finally want to listen to me. And like, oh yeah, he must got a bad camera, because if it got hit, it should have triggered it, you know. So I left, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm not local. I'm back out here on the road, you know, getting back to the money, the real money, less stress. I'm back having fun with it a little bit. Right now I'm currently in Kentucky, and you know, so I've been, you know, running my loads, you know, trying to get back into the swing of things, really. Like I said, I'm up here in Kentucky. I've been up here in Kentucky like, what, 2 weeks now. I ain't been in Kentucky 2 straight weeks, what I'm saying. I'm just saying the past 2 weeks I've been working. I've been up here in Kentucky. I had a little small racial experience last week, or it might have been a week before, up here in Kentucky. So I pulled into the Love's truck stop. I'm not sure where I was at. I was right close to, I was right outside Lexington, Kentucky. And I got fuel, went inside to get my receipt or whatever. And I had a soda. And so I'm standing in line, you know, waiting patiently or whatever. It's finally my turn to, you know, check out or whatever. The lady at the register sees me and she says, "I don't deal with your kind," and walked away and went to the next register and said next. Like y'all know how the truck stops made. You know, it might be like 2 or 3 registers side by side. You know, it might be 2 open, 1 closed or something. Well, yeah, she saw me and she was like, "I don't deal with your kind." Walked to the next register that was closed, opened it up and hollered out next, and took the next person. You know, and it pissed me off, but it didn't really piss me off, because to be honest, it kind of took a couple seconds for it to even register in my head that, did she really just say that to me? Because it was a little white old lady standing beside me, and she was looking at me. She was like, she looked like she was shocked too, honestly. Like, did this lady really just say this to this dude? Like, you know. But like I said, it didn't really too much. It pissed me off, but it didn't bother me at the same time. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it didn't really have an effect on me, because, you know, she didn't touch me or anything like that. Because I mean, I will grab a hoe by the collar quick, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying, you know, I'm not promoting violence, domestic violence, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, you know, like, don't play. And yeah, just don't play with folk like that, you know. You know, because that was on call for her too. She didn't have to do that. And the lady at the other register, you know, I'm kind of looking at her sideways too, because she heard the lady say it, and she didn't, you know, she didn't say anything to her. She didn't. I don't know really what I expected her to do, but it was like, in my head, it was like, you excused it, you allowed it to happen, you know, and without saying anything, you know. So I'm like, so you cool with this? So that's kind of how I felt about the whole situation. But like I said, I mean, it didn't really upset me for real, but it was just, I don't know, it kind of made me a little uncomfortable, to be honest. But yeah, but you know, as I can tell, like I said, I'm still up here in Kentucky. The money good up here in Kentucky right now, so you know, it is what it is. You know, that one little situation, that ain't gonna stop the cash flow, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, you know. I can't get mad and argue with nobody that ain't got more than me. Probably won't never have more than me. You know, and you know, really just if you man enough or woman enough, you know, to say that to me, you know, that's really just a reflection of your own character, you know what I'm saying? So to me, you already done lost anyway, you know what I'm saying? But you know, in a sense, I kind of appreciate that too, because it kind of let me know what I'm dealing with. You know, like the guys that fly Confederate flags or Nazi flags or whatever kind of flag, you know, that might be offensive to a certain group of people. You know, I'd rather you fly your flag, because like I said, I can see what you own already, and I know what they expect from you if something like that happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather you be open with it, you know. But yeah, so that was just my little experience in outside of Lexington, Kentucky. You know, that's my first time, you know, ever having to deal with something like that here in Kentucky. Really in life in general, like I don't know if it's, you call it racial profiling. I've been followed by a police officer walking back to my truck before. I walked out of a gas. I was in a little small place in Georgia, and you know, I went inside and bought something. I bought probably like a slice of pizza or something, and it was kind of late at night at that too. It was like, I won't say it was late, but it was like maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. And I paid for my food or whatever, and I'm walking back to my truck, and the police officer, he sees me walk out the store, and he starts following me in his car or whatever, and he's just creeping behind me, like close enough to where I thought you gonna run me over, you know what I'm saying? And you know, when he followed me all the way to the truck, and when he saw that I got in the truck, you know, he kind of just crept on by. He didn't say anything to me, but he just crept by, and you know, he kept moving from there. You know, but as far as anybody coming straight out and just saying, I don't deal with your kind, you know, I ain't never experienced nothing like that before. Like, that's like some real I don't know, it's like some 1940 type, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's real slavery days. You know, so, you know, people like that just don't even need to be working in, you know, public places like that, you know, because I know for a fact she deal with every kind of race working at a truck stop, you know. But like I said, man, it's just, it didn't mean too much to me, you know. We still up here doing our thing, getting to the money, you know, and it is what it is. But I do have a couple of videos I already pre-recorded for y'all. I just gotta upload them. Well, I gotta go in and kind of edit a few little things, stuff like that. But I got a couple videos that I already got pre-recorded, so I can get to upload them, and you know, I got about a good week's worth. You know what I'm saying? So y'all will be able to see me for at least a good week before I done ran out. I really need to stay on top of it though, for real, y'all. I need to stay on top of it, and you know, keep creating content, you know, so I can upload it, and it won't be 2 months before y'all hear from me again, you know. But like I said, I really wish I could just stay committed to this YouTube thing, and you know how I was when I first started. I wish I could, but it's just so hard, because y'all got to understand, when I first started YouTube and I was like really committed to it, I didn't have a family. You know what I'm saying? It was just me. I didn't have responsibilities. I didn't have anything to do. Like, I was just out here. And you know, well, when I say I didn't have I had a family, but it wasn't as big as it is now. So it's really harder for me to, you know, just give all my attention, or most of my attention, to YouTube. You know, I'm just out here just chilling, just enjoying life, you know what I'm saying? You know, but like I said, I just want to come in here, come holler at y'all for a minute, man. And you know, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at bbizzle. No, that's my snap. Follow me on, add me on Snapchat at bbizzle_3. That's BBIZZLE_3. And add me on Instagram at bthetrucker. That's B_THA trucker. And yeah, y'all just holler at me.